Hello everybody. So today I'm going to be making another rock hounding video. I'm on my way to my first beach out here in Beach Park, Illinois. And then hopefully if I have enough time I'll be hitting a couple other beaches. So it's a nice little walk down to the lake from the parking lot. Just walking over a boardwalk. There's lots of pretty marshes and wetlands to see along the way. So maybe on my way back I'll take a little hike and go see part of the Dead River. It's got this really pretty spot I like to go to sometimes, so hopefully I have enough time to check that out too. So we'll see you when we get to the lake. Alright, so you can see the lake off in the distance. We're pretty close to it, but usually this whole area is completely filled with water, but it's so hot lately it's nearly all dried up. It's usually a very pretty spot to see along the way. Alright, so here's one of the trails you can take. This follows very closely to the lake. Takes you along the dunes, along the outer edge, and right up here we have the lake. Not too many people out here today. Came out here for the 4th of July and the place was packed. They actually closed the access off. People were marching in droves. It was crazy. I've never seen it like that. Just so many people. And of course, I was the only one out here rock hounding. Alright, so I'm just going to walk up to this little edge right there and then walk back the way that I'm coming here. It's the sun's at my back and the shadows in front of me. See, it's pretty calm out here today. And it's a scorcher. It's almost 100 degrees, so maybe even just go for a little swim. Just look how clear that water is. Just amazing. About 15-20 feet out there, and there's a little drop off. You can see out the whole way. Alright, so looks like our first find of the day is going to be a nice little piece of unikite. Ah, sweet. I only have a couple of these guys. They're this bluish color. But man, do these things polish up nicely. I'm not sure what they are. Yeah, super happy to find this guy. It's a real pretty piece of quartzite. Not sure if I'm going to keep that one or not. I'll hold on to it for a little while until I decide. Alright. As we all know, this is one of the rocks that I come out here for. This one's awesome. These gray and black and white ones that are so cool looking. Sometimes they have fossils in them, but not this one. That's a pretty little witching stone. Taking that home with me. It's a nice little piece of chert right there. Just noticed it's got some pretty cool banding around it. Very nice. Nice look down. seen one of these guys. Very cool. Alright, had to go out a little ways to get these guys, but it's a real pretty pink and white one. Not sure I'll be keeping that one though. Not too sure how well it's gonna polish up. Oh, it's not too bad. I think I'll keep that. It's pretty interesting. Nice little piece of chalcedony there. Alright. Oh. Just saw this one a couple feet away. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what that yellow is in there. Cool. Alright, I am super stoked. I only have found this one other time. That is awesome. And I found another one of these guys. Sweet. Let's look down and I don't see the banding through the water on this one. What? That is nice. But this is what originally caught my eye. Huh. It's a neat little piece of sandstone. Kind of looks like a hard-boiled egg would start peeling off the shell. Huh. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't keep a whole lot of this sandstone, but I think I'll keep that one. Alright, I'm up over my knees now, but I just saw these little guys side by side. Nice. Alright, I almost passed this guy up. I seen him in the water, but I just thought it was kind of a dull piece of chalcedony or something, but you can see the fossilized coral in there. I'm not sure if this one's a favosite. Favosite's also called honeycomb coral. You can see the hexagons in them, but I just will have to take a better look at it when I get home. I saw this thing in the water. I'm not sure if it's gypsum or not. It feels kind of light for as big as it is. I don't want it though. Alright, so I just found these guys. Found this really cool fossil. It's a horn coral. I think that's what the other one that I found. I was looking at it a little closer. It has the same structure in it. Nice piece of quartz. A piece of chalcedony. And this piece of fossilized stromatophorid. Alright, I see something there. Huh. Kind of what I figured it was. Another fossilized piece of stromatophorid. So, cool different layers in there. Not as cool as I was hoping it would be. That one's a bust also. That's interesting. Not sure if that's quartzite or... not sure I'm going to keep that one. But I did find these guys a little bit ago. Not sure if this is a type of porphyry or what that is. Almost looks like it's green prehnite. Definitely a favicite. Found these one at a time. They're like kind of purplish colored and got these little specks in them. Alright, tell what that is. I already know. It's that chalcedony I'm after. Oh, what else do I see? Some weird kind of conglomerate. It's weird. There's a little piece of that jasper I find out here all the time. I don't find a lot of it, but it's definitely pretty cool. Nice. fossil down there too. See it? Not a very good one, but you can see the horn coral there. One of the bigger pieces I found today. I don't think I'm going to take anything much bigger than that. Alright, just found this guy. Thinking that may be a type of fossil also. You can see all the different layers in there. And this one I almost tossed back. Really wasn't sure what it was, but you can see the closer you look at it, you can see the fossil structure in there. It's a nice agatized or silicified piece of coral there. Like an agate of sorts. Very cool. This little piece of fossil soup down there. Find a lot of these crinoids and such in there. I'll take that one. Nice little piece of unicite there. Yeah, that looks like a silicified piece of coral there also. Very nice, very nice. Alright, this looks pretty cool, whatever it is. Oh, finding an awful lot of fossils in this one area right here. Looks pretty cool too. I just started walking away from this one. Wow, this may be one of my favorite ones yet today. Sweet. Looks like a piece of rose quartz, maybe some quartzite or something. I don't know, it looks more like rose quartz to me. Just found this one a minute ago. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but you can see that's a fossil. I bet this would look really cool if it was polished up, I'm guessing. So I think I'm gonna mail this one out too to a friend of mine. It's kind of pretty. Feels like quartzite. Alright, so you can see that's where I started. Right down there. I'm about halfway to where I need to be. Right where it sticks out down there. I'm at the spot where I don't really seem to to find too much, so I'm gonna head up there a little bit further, and then I'm gonna find a spot to go swim in for a bit, and then probably head to that neat little scenic spot on the dead river there. It's a nice little piece of jasper. Alright, so just found these really cool pieces of unakite. And found this little guy. Red and white rock. Cool, whatever it is. Well, that definitely looks like an agate, doesn't it? Let's get that guy wet. Alright, so I found this guy. That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice too. Come here, you little guy. Oh, there it is. Got some nice rich colors in that one. Keep it. So, yeah, here we are at the spot where I decided I'm going to go swimming. And, you know, there's some great rocks to be found in places like Colorado and Oregon, Washington, Utah, Montana. But one of the nice things about this is on a hot day you're surrounded by water. So, don't mind if I do. Alright, so that was pretty refreshing. Now I'm pretty much going to be wrapping it up at this beach, and I'm going to go head down the trail through the woods and head to that dead river scenic viewpoint. So I'll show you guys when I get there. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alright, just found this little guy. I found this one going right over here in the sun bleached one, so I just got it wet. A nice little fossil coral. I think today is definitely the day of the fossils. Sweet. Alright, so it's not very well marked, but here you can see little posts up there, barely, but this is where I'll be heading next. Basically right out that way. Past the woods, there's a, looks to be like a small lake or pond or something, but it's actually part of the dead river. And this sand is hot. You can see what we're getting into here. It's kind grassy dunes. I think if we were out in Arizona or New Mexico or something, we'd expect to see some snakes or something, but not really out here. Right. So it was a little hot in the sand. I had to make a run for it. This is the trail I was telling you about earlier in the video. That it basically just follows the dunes here out to the lake. And we're at the crossroads here. Can't go any further in either direction, the right or the left this way. That's pretty much it as far as the park goes. So you can see we're way down here. And next time I'm going to be heading up here as soon as I get back to the truck. And I'm only going to spend about 15 minutes there, so yep. See you at the Scenic Viewpoint. It's pretty, all the different types of flowers and stuff you see out here. So many different types of birds. Nice thing about this is there's going to be a lot more shade. Get out of the sun. Alright, and you can see why I never go out in the woods too much. See how it's starting to turn red there? Leaves of 3, let them be. Yep. It's almost standing in it to show you guys. I am super allergic to this stuff, so not had it at all yet this year, knock on wood. So, alright, there we go. Almost there. It was a little chipmunk or something scurrying along. This isn't dried up. Of course, you come out here in the wintertime and it's completely frozen. If you're bold enough, you could come out here and go ice skating. Some monarch on that milkweed. It's like the monarch's favorite thing. Just super peaceful down here. All these lily pads. I don't happen to see any frogs at the moment. And right over here is the Dead River Trail, which is usually pretty overgrown and can be pretty swampy, so I don't usually take that anymore. Alright, so just looking at my All Trails app, it shows me the trail I'm on. I said I'm about half a mile back to the parking lot. Right over there's the Dead River. We're traveling north. Beach Park, basically. Then we're going to be heading to Zion next for a little bit. And then probably finish off at Winthrop Harbor. So spend maybe about 15 minutes at each of the next spots. So it looks like we got some wild grapes growing out there. Still, you're gonna catch me eating them. Unless it's wild raspberry or wild strawberry. I don't bother with them. Alright, so just about back at the parking lot. I had to jog there for a little bit. I had these stupid biting flies out here. Not sure exactly what kind it is, but All I know is they hurt. I seen a little garter snake across the path too when I was running. I was trying to get away from them killer flies, so I didn't get a chance to show you. So yeah, I'll see you when I get to the next beach. Alright, so we drove a few miles and now we're out the northern end of Illinois Beach State Park in Zion. And further to the north I have Winthrop Harbor. Saving enough time to make it out there. It's getting kind of late in the day though, so I'll try my best to get there and back. Water looks like it's up higher than normal. Not really finding anything out here so far. It's pretty sandy where you can walk at, but the water's up a lot higher than normal. So usually it just ends right there and you can walk this beach. But anyway, so I'm gonna just head up over that way and then I'm gonna head around that little bend over there. A little bit more peoply over here than the other beach I was at. Alright, so I just found this piece of horn coral. Alright, so let's look at some of our finds we just got here. This looks like a beach-worn geo to me of some sorts. Oh, pretty cool. A lot of iron staining going on in this quartz. This one's really pretty. It's gonna take a nice shine on that one. Chain coral. Just found this little piece, looks like a quartz and epidote or something. See a little better in the light there. It's a pretty little one. Alright, let's get this one lit. Not bad, not bad. A little piece of porcelain there. Alright, so here we are at the prettiest beach in northern Illinois, in my opinion. This is out here at Isherwood, Winthrop Harbor, over by Zion. My own little paradise. Got a little further down there to go before there's pretty much no more beach to walk along. Got the harbor right on the other side. over there. It's a nice little spot where you can park and once the sun come up or whatever. Feels pretty, almost looks like jasper, but I don't think it is. Still, I like it. Alright, I just had to climb through that obstacle course. Got this spot and just one other little patch over there. Alright, so here we at the end of the beach. We got some people playing off in the inner tube or something out there. We're at the end of the beach. Just gonna follow the trail back through there and I'll share some of it with you. Nice little walk back. Just a frog hopping across the path here, making his way over there. First I thought it was a giant grasshopper or something, but I realized it was a frog. It's pretty warm, but it's a nice cool breeze though. Thank goodness. Alright, so here we are. You can see there's the marina up there. I was walking back along this way. Made it to there. We basically need to get to right there. Alright, so the parking lot's right up there. Pretty much at the end of our journey today. Go home and get some of these rocks cleaned off and take some pictures of some of my favorites.